What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Commander Awesomeness, and tonight I will be simulating the New York Giants, who are 1-0 on the season, versus the Washington Commanders, who are 0-1 on the season. If you guys are new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button, so that you do not miss out on any more content. But yeah, I'll be upgrading some guys, and then taking a look at the rankings, and then we're gonna get this thing started. So, yeah, make sure you guys feel free to join the army, and also, I'm also gonna be leaving a fundraiser link in the description down below. So it's just like an incredible cause. So if you guys can find some time to donate to that, that'll be very cool. So thank you very much. All right. It doesn't look like the Giants need any upgrades, so we're gonna jump right over to the Commanders, see what we got over there for them. And it doesn't look like the Commanders need any upgrades either. So we're gonna look at the rankings real quick, in which the Giants have the number 13 offense in the league. Meanwhile, the Commanders have the number 24 offense in the league. And then the Giants have the number 5 defense in the league, and meanwhile the Commanders have the number 22 defense in the league. So that's where the rankings are at right now for both of these teams. As we will be jumping right into this game, and yeah, Daniel Jones and the New York Giants versus Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders, starting now. Let's go, boys.
From Commanders Field in Landover, Maryland.
It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Very crappy game, very crappy day out at FedEx Field.
Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders taking on Daniel Jones and the New York Giants.
We've had a few spotty showers since the early morning here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from being played at Commanders Field. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And able to get this out to the 25. The The Giants offense ready to go to work, and they'll do so behind Daniel Jones in his 6th season now out of Duke.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Jones looking to throw it on the first play. And a penalty flag comes in as that one lines up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And you think back to the success he had throwing the football to win last week, so naturally, he's going to come out throwing here, but that time, they couldn't connect.
Now Jones. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. They don't want to waste his outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones will get this out wide to Singletary. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, and the 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. Now make that a 2nd sack here on their 1st drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. That's his 1st catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. It'll continue to be interesting in these wet conditions how these kickers fare, but first test, passed.
And how about how the special teams unit handled that? A lot of concentration to make sure the ball didn't slip through his fingers. After the snap, got it down and let it pop it through the posts.
So the Commanders make their way out on offense for the first time here, and it's the rookie Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick, leading the way.
And I can't imagine that week 1 was anything except a whirlwind for this young man. A few bright spots in the opener, but as expected, a few rookie mistakes as well. Let's find out if he learned from them, and we'll show some progress and improvement starting here in week 2.
On first down, here's Daniels to throw. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Bobby Okereke making that tackle. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now Daniels. On the screen, this is Eckler. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Daniels. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Running on first down, Eckler. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. To the air goes Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Now early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juke.
And he lost the football. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure to him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
First down throw for Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. Draw play. It's Eckler fighting through. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Giants, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense. This unit, 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. And some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Daniels looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Daniels now to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in after report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
For the point after is Randy Bullock. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 117 yards.
So coming off the opener where they established the run and established it well, their goal is to make sure that the trend continues and to serve notice to the rest of the league that they might be a run-first team.
In motion, Slayton. Right back to Singletary on second down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A give up the middle, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it looks like, yes, the Commanders have it.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball and carry it. They're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. That one is slant to McLaurin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Nice grab there by McLaurin. That's something we've grown accustomed to seeing. He's racked up at least 77 receptions in each of his last 4 seasons, and he's someone their young quarterback, Jaden Daniels, will lean on as he goes through his maturation process.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. And yet again, it's McLaurin. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now 2nd and 3. Robinson on a give right side. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. He's settling in nicely here in the first quarter running the football. Remember, he already has the touchdown run.
And you can feel the vibe, can't you? He's in unison with his offensive front. They are in concert together. So if you're flipping over to the other side of the line of scrimmage, they've got to be more physical and handle some of these gaps that have been created.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And I think the ball's out, and that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Well, CD, that's the second time this half they put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends. Eckler now between the tackles, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 70. And Washington has taken the lead. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talked about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Charles, you got to think the number one goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Jones on first down. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. Here's 2nd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. From just shy of midfield, Jones, open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got Bellinger. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that incomplete.
completion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down. In motion, Slayton. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Looking to throw. Jones staying on his feet. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Gano's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in, went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Daniels now on 1st and 10. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw again, Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back to throw again. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Eckler is in. Touchdown, Commanders. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. The 10-play drive that time. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. New York set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. That were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Back to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Second down, here's Tracy. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking to throw. Jones. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week. So he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and that will keep the lead at 8. So here is Washington now to take over. They've got the lead as they begin this drive 1st and 10, trying to forget about that loss last week to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Now Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. Straight ahead, here's Tracy, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They go play action here on first down. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Back to throw. Jones. He's got it. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants have come back to make it a 2-point game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. That time a 6-play drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the Washington offense going back to work. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
The New York set to take the field. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. Jones now throwing on 1st down. His pass into the hands of Bellinger. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Giants are able to move back in front. Gano for the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Washington offense set to take over again. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Got a man. It's Diaby Brown complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st down, Daniels. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Daniels finding Ertz again. And he's taken down inside the 30. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now, this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now a 2nd down throw for Daniels. He dumps it to Eckler underneath, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Back to throw. Daniels eluding the pressure right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Diaby Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead locker room. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. It was Austin Eckler who was the star of that first half. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second down, Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And boy, that sure turned out well for them.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Jones throwing for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And the Washington offense heading out. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
second down, Eckler. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. On the give, it's Tracy, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Right back to Tracy. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead. Now Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. At that time, finally a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Once more, here's Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Robinson fights him off, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr., his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, and the Commanders have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So he's had a nose for the end zone here in the early part of the season. 2 touchdowns for him now in this one to go along with the one he had in the opener as well.
Yeah, he certainly finds where the goal line is and finds a way to get across it. But you know who else senses it? The guys that block for him. Because he has that instinct, I think they hold their blocks just a little bit longer.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Daniels going to try and throw for it, and he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Tracy trying the right side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Third and 5. Throwing Jones. And he is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 22.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll hand it to Tracy. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1. Now Jones. This one to Slayton over the middle. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Once again, he finds Slayton. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain the play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you had extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. On the run is Tracy, and he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. Flushed out right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So a big sack for a loss of 4. It brings up 4th and goal. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Gano's kick is good, and this game is tied again here in the 3rd. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And here we go on the next drive for Washington. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
A handoff, it's Eckler. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Daniels. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. The throw over the middle, taken in. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now is 2nd and 6. They go play action. Daniels. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Bullock's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So give him 3 on that drive. Normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start with a run by Tracy, and he is going to lose yardage here. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Commanders Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point, just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Jones to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Commanders' offense returning to the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On 1st down, here's Daniels to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. You decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 11. To the air goes Daniels. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. We see double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Tracy. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Tracy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. It's a gain of 11 and a giant 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On the ground, here comes Tracy. Down to the 41.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the down, and advance the ball.
They'll run on first down. Tracy, and he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Looking to throw. Jones. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important third down. Back to throw. Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. What a methodical drive. This is turning out to be, that time, 9 yards, and the Sticks move again.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Up the middle they go. Tracy. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This from 32 yards away. Gano's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Here's Daniels. Zacchaeus here, hauling it in. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Eckler now between the tackles. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. It's Eckler again. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing now is Daniels. He's got him in. That's Zacchaeus. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
On the give, this is Eckler, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Daniels looking to throw. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The rain compounding issues here for a possible field goal try. They'd love to obviously get closer, even pick up the first down if they can. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. That's to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Here's 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake, Daniels. He'll get this to Eckler. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Here comes 2nd down. Here is Eckler. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Eckler. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Commanders have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. So now Jones and the Giants down by 7. A minute 37 remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. To throw is Jones. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jones. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Jones. And Jones will hit the deck here, and he is able to pick up the 1st down. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Giants going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's Jones. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Jones. He's going to find his his running back. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line. Jones looking around. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Giants are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know it's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
So for Washington, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.
Man, what a fucking game, man. Damn. Alright, player stats real quick. Alright. Jaden Daniels went 31 for 39 with 371 passing yards and a touchdown, but he had 4 interceptions. So, I mean, he did do a little bit better in this game than he did in the last game, but he still he really has to bring down those interceptions, man. Like, yuck. But his longest pass of the day was 32 yards. Meanwhile, Daniel Jones, man, he went crazy. He went 27 for 32 with 285 passing yards and 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. And his longest pass of the day was 35 yards. Austin Eckler he went 21 for 80. He had 21 rushing attempts for 86 yards and 3 touchdowns, and his longest run of the day was 10 yards. Meanwhile, Brian Robinson Jr. had 3 rushing attempts for 23 yards, and his longest run of the day was 17 yards, and he had 2 touchdowns. De'Ami Brown had 4 catches for 58 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was 24 yards. Tyrone Tracy Jr. had 7 catches for 64 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was 16 yards. And then lastly, Darius Slayton had 4 catches for 30 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was 14 yards. Evan Neal allowed 3 sacks. Connor Williams allowed a sack. Tyler Biadasz allowed a sack. Ricky Stromberg allowed a sack. And Andrew Thomas allowed a sack. Frankie Louvu had 2.5 sacks. Kayvon Thibodeau had 1.5 sacks. Carl Lawson had a sack. Jartavius Martin had a sack. Bobby Wagner had a sack. Dante Fowler had half a sack. Cleveland Farrell had half a sack. And Jamin Davis had half a sack. And Charles Omenihu had half a sack. Kicking, Graham Gano, damn. I mean, he did decent. He only missed 2 field goals, but he made 4 field goals, and his longest kick of the day was 49 yards. Meanwhile, Randy Bullock had only made 1 field goal from 42 yards. And then for punting, Jamie Gillen had only one punt for 35 yards, and his longest punt of the day was 35 yards. Meanwhile, Tressway had only one punt for 58 yards. And then for kick returns, Noah Igbinoghene had 5 kick returns for 124 yards, and his longest return of the day was 31 yards. Meanwhile, Tyrone Tracy Jr. had 7 returns for 160 yards, and his longest return of the day was 30 yards. And then for punt returns, there was only one punt return the entire game, and that was by Noah Igbinoghene, and that was for only 6 yards. And that's pretty much all the stats from the game. As the Commanders defeat the Giants in the Thriller in Washington, 46 to 39. What a game, man! Holy cow! Alright, we're gonna do some upgrades real quick, and then we're gonna see which game we'll be doing next for tomorrow night. As we got Daniel Falele, who will be in the 68 overall. Deami Brown, who will be in the 73 overall. And Percy Butler, who will be in the 71 overall. So some, not really great upgrades for the Commanders, but I guess I'll take it. Alright, now we're going to go all the way over to the Giants, which is right there. Alright, what do we got here? And it doesn't look like the Giants need any upgrades, so, alright. Looks like the next game we will be doing will be the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Carolina Panthers, which will be tomorrow night. So that is pretty much like where we will leave it off. So if you guys made it to the end of this video, I'd like you guys to leave a like and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you guys put in like any donation you want, whether it's like $1 or $5. I don't care. Just put in any donations to help out a great charity. So this is a great organization. But yeah. That's all I got for tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Have an amazing night, guys, and go Patriots.